Congratulations on the start of another fabulous season of The Talk.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to be back.
Yeah.
We had 6 weeks off, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But we were raring to get back together, because when the 5 of us get together, even before we're on the air, the show starts the minute the 5 of us sit down to the morning meeting.
Yeah, totally. And it was so funny because there was a little bit of trepidation, like, is it, not nervousness, just we've been away 6 weeks, and it was just like we had never been gone, like not even for a minute. We just stepped right into it. It was incredible. It's been
like
such
riding
a fun,
bike.
Yeah, it was a fun first week.
But as you probably saw in our season premiere, we didn't have time to worry about how is it going to be after being 6 weeks apart in our relationship, because we were all worried about how do I look, because we didn't do hair and makeup for our premiere show.
You girls were bold. It was impressive what you did. But I want to know, who's the woman or man that walks into the room with all of you ladies and says, so I have this idea, and then, that you want to have you all go on national television with no makeup?
Well, I'll tell you how it started. It started as a joke, kind of, that Sarah made in one of our morning meetings. And I think, and that was during season 2.
Yeah.
I think it was because, were we looking at one of those like Stars Without Makeup magazines?
Maybe so, yeah.
And then she said,
oh, this would be hilarious if we did that, or we should do that. And I think because we all feel like so much of a team, if anybody issues a challenge, everybody immediately steps up to the plate. So, she was like, oh, we should do a show without makeup. And everyone's like, yeah, I'd do that. I think also maybe thinking nobody was actually going to do it.
Right.
But
talk a big talk and then don't walk the walk.
It quickly became an item. And even because that show was so exhilarating, walking out there as a team, all of us kind of supporting each other, everybody looking each other in the eyes and going, oh my God, we're doing this. It felt so great. It felt so liberating. We're already talking about what we're going to do for season 4 premiere. And it's going to be, I think, even more, well, we'll see. But as soon as someone came up with this idea, everyone's like, yeah, I'll do that. Because we really feel like we've got each other's backs.
And you know what it felt like? It felt like, when you first plunge into a pool and initially it feels kind of cold and then it feels really invigorating. That's what it felt like. But I do have to say, our executive producer, who's a man, I think he's a little sneaky, but he's very smart, because he went to each one of us individually and kind of said, well, everyone else is game. Are you game?
Right.
And it was like, I guess so.
Well, and also, you can't be the one person who's like, pooing the party. So.
I know, there's nothing like peer pressure. Next season, no Spanx or push-up bras. Our whole show would fall apart.
Well, let's not lose our minds, Liza.
Exactly.
No one needs to see that.
I know, we all have a line. Before we have to wrap it up, I just want to know, what are you guys looking forward to most this season on The Talk?
I think some of the really big guests that we have lined up, being that we're in season 3, when you launch a talk show, a lot of big star names are like, well, I don't know if I want to go on that yet, because what if it's gone and canceled in 6 weeks? And what I love is that we are now getting calls from celebrity camps that say so-and-so wants to come and guest co-host or be a guest. And that's what I'm looking forward to. And these celebrities who come on our show, you've seen them do all the talk shows, but they're different when they come on the talk, because I think we're a lot bawdier, a lot edgier, and they tell stories that you normally wouldn't hear them tell. Like Brooke Shields was telling us that she wanted to lose her virginity to George Michael, and she came on the talk telling that last season.
Well, I mean, and that, not like the rest of us. She actually had that opportunity. They were actually dating for a little while.
I'm looking forward to more stories like that, from celebrities who come on and kind of bear it all like the way we did.
It is such a fun hour of TV that you're just a great group to spend time with. We have to wrap it up so fast. Thank you, Julie, Aisha. Great talking to you. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Liza.